Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Surviving Narcissism Together. I hope that everyone is doing well today. So, in my previous video, I talked about why the grass isn't greener for the narcissist. And in today's video, we're going to expand that topic a bit and explain why the new supply isn't lucky, but simply the next target. So, after you go no contact, you would notice that the narcissist very quickly moves on with someone else, and you'll notice it via social media posts. They'll start posting photos of them, taking trips with them, smiling with them, going on vacations with them, things that they once promised you, right? And again, as I previously explained in my last video, it's gonna hurt because it seems like they've changed, right? Like they finally became the person that you wanted them to be. But the truth is, the new supply isn't lucky. They're simply the next target in the same cycle that you escaped. So, studying the topic of narcissism, you will see that narcissists don't fall in love, but they attach to whomever gives them the most attention and admiration, maybe finances, all of those things, all known as supply, as well as who they can control. So, the moment you, the victim, stops feeding the narcissist, stop feeding their ego and holds them accountable, they go looking for someone else who is vulnerable and easy to manipulate. So that new supply, that's their fresh source of validation, right? It's someone that makes them feel powerful and desired again. So guys, it's not love. What this is a transaction, meaning what they can get from the new supply. So the charm that they give and the fake attention that they give, that they do this for in return to get control and attention. That's why everything looks so perfect in the beginning, right? And again, that's why the grass seems greener. But none of this is real. It's just a performance. So, what you're seeing online, again, being a performance, those dates, those trips, those vacations, those smiling pictures, those family pictures, it's all a highlight reel. They're not consistent with it. The narcissist is not consistent with this love bombing. It's not a constant showering of things for the new supply that you once hoped for and that you thought that you deserve from them. It's simply, again, a highlight reel placed on social media to fool you, the victim. But behind closed doors, it's the same manipulation, same coldness, same lies, and same emotional abuse that you went through. And it will unfold in the exact same order of the narcissistic abuse cycle, being love bombing, which is what you're seeing, devaluing, and discarding. The only difference is that the new supply doesn't see it yet. They're still under that spell thinking, I found the one, not realizing they're standing on that same trap that you escaped. The narcissist is driven by image, not emotion. So they want the world, as well as you, to think that they've moved on and upgraded. Because in their mind, image is everything. But what's really happening is simple. They're trying to erase the damage they've done to you by creating a new story. So they need people to see them as the victim or the hero and never the abuser. So let's say you said that your narcissistic ex never treated you well. Now all of a sudden you'd see them on social media posting this person treating quote unquote them well. And then other people are gonna think, well, you were the problem. They're all driven by image. So but it's sad, but you need to see through this. You need to put your emotions aside. The new supply doesn't realize it yet, but they're not a partner. They're a prop in this narcissist story. So, if you find yourself feeling jealous or not good enough or wondering why they're treating someone else better, please stop right there. What you're seeing isn't real love. It's the same game in a new setting. Okay, so the new supply isn't getting a better version of the narcissist. They're getting the same, sometimes even worse version that's wearing a mask. And eventually the mask will slip. Some Often, you know what, not sometimes, but often, a lot of times, the new supply, I'm sorry to say, but it's a downgrade. So they're more vulnerable and they tend to leave the narcissist less, only because they think that they cannot get better due to gaslighting and everything. So so you should really feel sorry for the new supply. You know, they're gonna be abused, like what you went through, and even worse because it's hard for them to leave. It's hard for them to see the truth. At some point, when the mask slips, they'll start feeling that emptiness. They'll maybe start seeing that cruelty and wondering what it is that they did wrong. But sometimes it takes them really long as well because they're so vulnerable. And the narcissists, they it seems like they're the one, which they're not. The difference with you and the new supply is you're free now, right? And you're healing to become a better version of yourself. And that better version of yourself will, when you're ready to date again, attract better people. So to wrap up, the new supply isn't lucky, right? They're just in a phase that you've already survived. And while they're walking into the storm, you're finally standing in that sunlight. So let them have the illusion while you have peace. That's okay. Let people think that the grass is greener for them. That's not your problem anymore. You need to protect your peace, work on boundaries. Don't let the narcissist back in. Get rid of the flying monkeys and become a better version of yourself. It is not your fault what the narcissist did to you. It's terrible what you've went through, but it is your responsibility to heal. So you don't take these burdens and throw it on someone else who didn't hurt you. So guys, if this video resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, healing may take some time, but we are moving from survivors to thrivers to victors, okay? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.